Hello everyone, how are you doing? Happy to see you again. I was thinking today about sharing 3-word phrasal verbs because I was reflecting on what I did today. So let me tell you about what happened in my life today, and I will share the story with 3-word phrasal verbs. The first thing I saw this morning after I woke up was a cat fight. And I thought, oh my gosh, not again. The neighbor cat is here to fight my cat. I wish I didn't have to put up with that. Put up with. To put up with means to endure a difficult situation or sometimes to endure a difficult person. Well, I took care of that, and then after breakfast, I went into my office and I had to catch up with all the email that was piled up since the day before. Catch up with. If you need to catch up with something, it means that you need to do the work that should have been done earlier. After I took care of all those email messages, I decided to zero in on the project that I started last week. Zero in on. When you zero in on something, you focus all your attention on it or take aim at it. As soon as I started on the project, I realized it was such a big project for today. So I talked myself out of doing it today and decided to wait until next week. Talk out of, or talk myself out of. When you talk yourself out of something, you persuade yourself or convince yourself not to do it. After that, I had a meeting together with several teachers that I work with, and I picked up on the fact that they are very worried about some of the students' final grades. Pick up on. When you pick up on something, you notice it or you give particular attention to something that someone has said or done. Well, after work, as I was coming home, I decided to stop by the store to buy a new pair of pants because I realized I had grown out of the ones I was wearing. Maybe too much sashimi. Grow out of. When you grow out of something, it means that you have gotten larger and you are too big for that piece of clothing that you need to wear. It can also mean that you become more mature than before. Well, soon after that, I arrived home. And as I was coming up to the door, I saw my cat and the neighbor cat together. They were getting along with each other. Get along with. To get along with someone is to have a good relationship with that person. So, how many of those phrasal verbs did you know? These 3-word phrasal verbs are very common in our daily conversation and in academic English. I hope you learned some new ones, and I hope you'll practice at least one today, but all of them before the end of the week. Was this helpful? I sure hope so. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. See you later. Bye-bye. I'm so glad you joined today, and I really hope that these lessons are helping you with your English language studies. Please keep up the good work. Can't wait to see you again next time. Thanks for watching.